my streams and showing off, like, here's the bug I'm reporting. Here's it on video. Sometimes it's helpful, sometimes it's not. It feels like I think it's, you know, if it's showing off like a way to replicate, feels a little better. But like, if that's what you're doing, if like I was trying to replicate Bugs Buggy, God, why am I saying that wrong? Bugs Buggy, and it felt like I had demonstrated it well enough, but yet they couldn't figure out how to make that work. So, well, sometimes helpful, sometimes, you know, maybe not. Maybe not. Depends on what it is. There's definitely bugs where a screenshot isn't helpful at all. A lot of bugs are like that. So it depends. Do you want to record it and link it like something on YouTube or Twitch? If it's based around things visually going wrong and you need to demonstrate that, yes. What exactly it is that's going wrong, then yeah, that's probably a good idea. But if it's just like, hey, you've got typos or something, you know, like there are a lot of bugs that doesn't make sense for. If you can just fully accurately describe it in your support ticket, then you probably don't need a video. But sometimes things are super complicated. Like the build-up to Bud's Buggy. Yeah, Hawk, that's a... yeah, you would hope, right? Close before you got to try it? That's too bad. I think Bud's Buggy is a performance issue. Well, after seeing Cooldown in the Gang crop up, I'm actually, yeah, it might very well be linked to the math breaking when you're going too fast with speed potions. Very well might. Anything after 6 800 blue, she just dies. Which are you, Nathless? Which spec are you using? The spec that makes her harder to kill? Plus, you don't necessarily have to use her. Wow, beyond which side? But yeah, are you using the spec that makes her harder to kill? That's the only way I can use her, is in that spec. The other spec, I never mess with. She doesn't even go into spirit form? Wow. I haven't run into that. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, if they can't reproduce that, then it's like, what do they do? Like, how are they supposed to track that down if they can't see that happening on their end? So yeah, a video of that might, at least it would show them that it's happening, that they know it's real, and then they can be like, but then they're still going to be like, but we can't reproduce it. So I don't know. Okay, I would really look at all these hit-based things. I would rather have a multi-attacker, but we don't really have one that's available. 275 this time. Yeah, we're just flying through with gems here. Oh, why didn't it scroll it all the way? Hey, small poster of speed. What do I get? Nothing. I just want speed contracts or epics, really. Or speed potions or speed contract. Speed potions or epics. And really good. This, no. No. God dang it. God dang it, you guys. You know what I should do is now that we've finished all of the event, I should look equipment, sort and filter, all slots, event champions. Grom is at 10. Okay, I need to buy a pack for Grom. Right? I think everybody else is higher than 10. Oh god. Cryo's 11, yeah. Okay. Nordham is 12. There's 9. I need to buy a pack for Baldur. Is that right? Yes. I won. Actually, let's buy 2 for Avondra. And 1 for Greg. And then we'll see where we are. Just up average item levels is what I'm doing. Because I'm not anywhere close to a pity timer. Medium potion of speed. So we're dumping into her. We don't have to worry about her. Avondra's at 13. Nordham's at 12. Now's at 11. Why can't it keep my filter? It did not buy. How dare you? We do have the ad. The ad thing is working. You'll know when the ads pop. It's not always popping up here for me to know to stop talking. Is there a pity timer on huge potions? No. Just luck. Just luck. Rattled at 14. He's at 12. 13. Arguably, I probably would have been better off just dumping all of these into Diana. But hey, large fish and speed. But I still like having Battleless Champions, and I'm dumping contracts into Diana. Into Diana. Hey. Doing, oh, we're coming up on 3, folks. 1,500 levels. We'll have automation on our fast core, and that changes the whole game. Oh, that'll make things so much nicer. And then we can use the fast core overnight, so it'll start getting levels fast, or leveling up faster. But also, I won't have to keep hitting the specializations. I'm loading my formations in, which is just such a wonderful quality of life improvement. Getting close. Getting close. Get me that blue. No. Well, you get a fast core. It's from Split the Party 2, so I've now split the party twice. I split the party once. That gives us our first background party and our modest core. Splitting the party again gives us a second background party and the fast core. And you get to split the party 1 by getting 2 champions in every bench seat. Split the party 3 is, or split the party 2 is 3 champions in every bench seat. So, oh no. Oh no, we broke. Broke it. Come on. Now, an Alchemy core would have all kinds of great bonuses listed, and none of them would work. None of them would work. Guaranteed to make all of your champions do more damage. Nope. Guaranteed to let you complete areas faster. Nope. Guaranteed to make your champions survive longer. Nope. Nope. It's just none of them work. I'm hindering myself but not use the second party if I can. So I run a second party for gems and for patron progress. It's just not like this early on in the game. Well, pretty much all the way through the game, but especially early in the game. If you can throw, I sacrificed 2 familiars back here for this, because it just creates more gems. It creates more gems for me, and I can pick up progress towards this patron, towards their challenges. Not getting a lot of progress on this one, but I don't know. I don't think it's tracking right. We might not even be somewhere that's getting that. But like most of Mert is done. I need to leave him overnight with Minsk DPS, and it would top him off. I might do that tonight. Most of Strahd is done. I need to do the same thing here. So this brings me in patron currency. so that I don't have to stop and do patron variants each week to buy my time gate piece and my Modron component chest, because I can earn close to 10,000 currency a week just from that background stuff happening and going overnight in a patron thing. So yeah, it's nice. It's nice additional progress that you don't have to actively be doing. Do you have to do it? No. It's just going to slow you. It's going to slow you down a little bit, but it's not. It's not like you're tying an arm behind your back or something. Yeah. A video of how to set it up. Oh, the second party for gems. It's literally. If we just go over here. I've got my Nordum in here just to soak up a little extra XP as well, but it's one familiar here on the field, and then I have one familiar on the champion. That also means I have to have a lot of health. I have to level up the champion here because Nordum needs to... Because I'm using Nordum to get more XP, he's got to be leveled up. Otherwise, like, see, he's not really... He can't really wave clear, so it's a little slower. But I have a familiar here and one here, so that's just two familiars that I can put over here. If I had a third familiar that I wanted to sacrifice to this, I would put it on click damage, and then this would be even smoother. I may just want to do this. That's not great. Let's just do 15. Let's just do the 15. You're gonna need a good chunk of favor if you don't have a lot of favor yet. Favor helps. I've got what I got here. E30 in Sword Coast. You don't need E30, but yeah. So this is what it's gonna do on the back. It's just gonna reset like this. It's gonna load back in to this save formation. Right now, this is why there's one on the field. One on the field kills things on area 1 until you pick up the gold and can progress. If you don't want to use Nordum, you can just it can default load in Brunner for you. I did that before. I have a farm set up like that too. Yeah, that 15 reset's probably going to be a lot smoother, honestly. Now that I see that it's having problems at the higher areas, normally that's when I default Brunner. I have the familiar on click damage instead of on Brunner. Brunner just gets loaded in as level 1 and stays level 1. But then you're killing everything with click damage, and that's usually a pretty smooth gem farm. That would be the worst. Just auto finishes it, but you're just at area 1 and just auto closes it. Hey, Winnie. Setting the area that will automatically restart the dungeon with that level and start over again. Yes. That's what... So this is setting your party. You got to save a formation that you want with your familiars placed in it. So it says 2 familiars placed here. It's the left number. So you enable that, and then this sets the area gold that it automatically resets at. So with a Brunner, with your familiar on the field and one on click damage, you can, like, resetting at 30 is a pretty quick and easy run, even without a ton of favor. With this 15 is going to be smoother for me. Overnight, it's a little different. Overnight, I set a save formation that's specifically about completing patron challenges. But right now, I don't have to have that. And all this armor's slowing us down quite a bit. But oh well. Oh well. Can't be fast all the time. Large potion of speed. Nice. We're gonna end up using those in Avernus. I could tell already. Can tell already. Did we get that Electrum with Diana? We did. What I thought. I was like, I didn't put a code in. Did it not credit? Well, no, Diana did it. Diana did it. Anachronous. It is, yeah. It is really tempting. No, because she just does the one hit unless there's multiple enemies. Mama, I'm just like, can we kill this stuff faster? Even with, I mean, Minsk is technically adding another enemy every now and then, but our issue here isn't spawning enemies quickly, it's clearing off all of this stuff. And I want to try Drama DPS. They're nearby, she's going to get the splash. Well, if they're nearby, we would have gotten a cleave. But she also drops bud damage on them. 5 seconds of bud damage. Probably not going to do what I think. No, because I'm thinking bud over time, and that's not what she's doing, is it? She's just cleaving, basically. That's not really what I want. Well, but it would still do 2 hits to the first thing it hits. So, that's still better than Minsk. Still better than Minsk. Oh, Tron had it. Tell him give him a Darth Vader no. Whatever, the Star Wars no. Give him the Star Wars no. Oh, that's the mixed Sardners. Did I even put in my own code today? I don't think I did. I think I did. It's not in the Discord. I was just looking at the Discord. Hey, we got a blue for Sentry. Nice. So that was Sentry's last blue she needed. So we need a blue on Whittle. Blue on Egbert. Blue on Havilar. And that's it. We're three blues away from being all full blue or better again. Always slows down when we get a lot of like time gate champions. Because it just, it's not an event champion. You can easily get to blue or better gear, but time gates, not so much. So we've been behind on our time gate champions for a while. My gem farming at Mad Wizard, I did, Fuzzy Boots, yeah. And that's because Mad Wizards will give you every type of patron creature to kill except for undead. But it'll do fae, it'll do beasts, it'll do humanoids, it'll do fiends, it'll do constructs. All of those can kind of sometimes end up in challenges. And all of those are in Mad Wizard. So you can just cycle Mad Wizard and they'll get done. Undead, you can get in Terror in the Dark, which is in the same adventure node. So you just swap over to get those once you're done. But I'd knock out, try to knock out everything. Like, I'll set a group like Delana, and then I'll let it run. If it requires a change, like first I set this one with Bruno, Nelly, and Calliope overnight, and it did the bulk of this. I just have to do a different overnight with Minsk. Basically, this one I did with Jarlax. With this, it should have worked. It didn't. I submitted a ticket because that was broken. So, but yeah, Mad Wizard works because it just gives you all the things. It's an early adventure that gives you all the things. I don't know if there's a perfect adventure out there. I should probably try to look that up. Is there one that gives you all of them? Most people just bounce between a couple. I don't know that Viconia is gonna. Oh, I mean, this is a one Devil's Umber. We're talking about a one champion farm in the background, so or just a generic, or at max 3 core champions on a new account. Yeah, Max. No, that's what we're doing, Maxie. That's how I just got that blue. Was out on Electrum. It's just it slows down a lot, and we get backed up when I have a lot of time gate stuff. But yeah, like Devil's Umber, but just like I got a Nordum running here, just in a patron free play to get me gems and patron currency, and so just trying to explain just like a basic setup for that, and then it's, I swap it overnight. Overnight, it just does that, but it's targeted with whatever group that wants. Mixed sardines. I mean, yeah, that probably makes more sense. If you need constructs, you'll need to go beyond level 30. That's why my construct number is low there. That's usually when I'll have to set it higher. Usually when I do the overnight ones, well, not always though. Usually I set it higher. I did get some constructs though, even without even having it at 30. I had my my backgrounds with Brunar set at 69 for a nice gem farm. It was working pretty well. That's probably the better thing to do with an overnight group, is change it to 69 again. Go from 31 to 40. Good to know. Good to know. But while I'm here, I only have 2 familiars, so just a short, quick run is fine, and then just whatever gems and free play currency I haven't gotten yet is what it's going to soak up. Overnight, I can commit more familiars to it because I don't push any main progress overnight on this account. My main account's a whole different story because I got way more familiars. Usually I set the reset on my main account to 49, don't I? I think it's 49, just to avoid the boss. Just to avoid the final boss. It's stupid. I should just put it at 45. But who let the black pudding in the house? Get out. Yeah, so man, this is going to change all of my calculations for what potions to use for these runs because of all of this hit-based stuff that we're going to run into. Right, yeah, if you only have one core right now, you can't automate a background party, but what you can do is you can still throw like a Bruno over there or whoever you want to spare and let them just let them run until for a while and then go check it every now and then and reset them and start them over again. And they'll still make some extra gems for you. And then just remember to have something just automating overnight instead of just trying to push deep. Let something automate and cycle overnight, and you'll get, an extra 1,500 plus gems, just plus whatever patron currency you're getting overnight, instead of just sitting somewhere at a wall and not getting anything. Once you get your second core, then you can use one of them like this. Just I throw the modest one in the background because it's got automation, and then you got to manually level the fast core, so it may as well be in the first one. And fast core honestly has priority for getting to 15, so it's going to stay in my main party. And then the modest one will just slowly level itself up by automation in the background with no rush. All right, I'm not getting quite to 275 with click damage, it seems. But we're getting close enough. You can see the health curve here is different. We're already at E83 health, but the click damage is lower, and we're not at the same level. So health scales faster here in Avernus. Than it has in the prior campaigns. But again, we're not having any trouble damage-wise. We're way over. Diana DPS? Sure. Whatever you say. That's okay. Sure. It's because of Penelope, right? Probably. How would I? No, it's not because of Penelope. All right, never mind. Weird. Yeah, you can level a core in the background, but if you only have one, you shouldn't. If it's your only one, no. A lot of people misunderstand that when they get their Modron core. They think it has to go in the background to automate the background party, and it's not how Modron cores work. We first run a Tale of Two Cities up to E22. I mean, I would, well, yeah, Dead 3, like the Dead 3 is next. I would, if you want to do a back-to-back. Dead 3 is a little easier than Tale of Two Cities. Dilettante speed champions don't work in the background, so that wouldn't matter.